Picture this: you've just closed on a house, the moving trucks are gone, and you're standing in an empty kitchen, boxes still stacked like a city skyline. You pull out your phone, scroll through the endless list of smart appliances, lights that dim with your mood, a thermostat that learns your schedule, a fridge that tells you when the milk is about to spoil. All of a sudden, a tiny line of text catches your eye: this model is not eligible for installation under current building regulations. That moment feels like a plot twist in a home improvement sitcom, but it's actually the result of a very real problem: uncertainty in the rules that govern how homes are built and what products can be installed. Two bills currently moving through Congress aim to fix that uncertainty, and they do it in a way most of us never notice, by giving builders a clear playbook and preserving the choices we make as consumers. First, let's talk about the builders. When a developer plans a new subdivision, they have to estimate costs months in advance. One of the biggest unknowns is whether a future law might change the tax credits or subsidies tied to energy-efficient construction. If the rules shift mid-project, the developer either absorbs the extra cost or passes it on to you, the buyer, in the form of higher prices or fewer green features. Bill A, introduced by Representative Rick Allen, proposes a straightforward fix: lock in the current federal tax credit for energy-efficient homes for a set period, say 5 years. Think of it like a price guarantee sticker you see on a new TV. Builders can now budget with confidence, knowing the credit won't disappear halfway through construction. The result? More developers are willing to invest in better insulation, solar-ready roofs, and high-efficiency windows because the math stays predictable. Now, why does that matter to you? When builders can count on a stable credit, they're less likely to cut corners or charge a premium to hedge against risk. That translates into lower purchase prices and, more importantly, a home that's already wired for the tech you love. The second piece of the puzzle is about consumer choice. Bill B, championed by a bipartisan group, prevents the government from imposing blanket bans on specific appliances under the guise of energy policy. Instead of a one-size-fits-all rule that might outlaw a popular brand of air conditioner, the bill requires any restriction to be based on clear performance standards, not arbitrary categories. Why is that subtle wording a big deal? Imagine you're at a hardware store, eyeing a sleek, Wi-Fi-enabled thermostat that syncs with your phone. If a vague rule bans all smart thermostats, the store can't stock the one you want, forcing you to settle for a clunky analog model. That not only limits your convenience but also stifles competition, which usually drives prices down. Both bills share a common thread: they turn uncertainty into certainty. And certainty is a powerful psychological lever. When we know the rules, we're more willing to invest, whether it's a builder committing to green construction or a homeowner splurging on a smart appliance. Uncertainty, on the other hand, triggers a wait-and-see reflex, often resulting in higher costs or missed opportunities. So, what can you do with this knowledge? The next time you're negotiating a home purchase or browsing for a new fridge, ask the seller or contractor about the tax credit status of the property. A builder who can point to a locked-in credit is signaling confidence and likely a better-priced home. When you shop for appliances, look for the performance standards listed on the label rather than just the brand name. If a product meets the required efficiency rating, the law says it should be allowed, even if it's a newer technology. In short, these two bills are like invisible safety nets. They keep the construction industry from wobbling under policy swings and keep the shelves at your local store stocked with the gadgets you actually want. The next time you flip a switch and your thermostat instantly adjusts to the perfect temperature, you'll have a quiet piece of legislation to thank. And remember, when the rules are clear, the everyday choices we take for granted, like picking a light bulb or a heating system, become a little less mysterious and a lot more affordable. That's the hidden logic behind two seemingly small bills, and it's shaping the homes we live in, one certainty at a time.